Is everyone okay?
Yeah, everything seems fine.
Hammer! Hurry up and give us a damage report and our current position!
Roger. Huh? Abel's Ark.
What's going on? I thought it disappeared along with the past Miltia just a moment ago. Hammer, where the hell are we?
Coordinates confirmed. We're at point KZ255Y724. It's the same point where we came in contact with the hypersphere.
What?
UMN column pulse received. Time axis confirmed. We're in the present.
Then we were never really...
Right. We were trapped in the world of Xion's subconscious this whole time. In order to awaken that.
The thing they were unable to accomplish in the past. That's why they needed the power of both Xions.
Captain, there's a powerful energy wave coming from Abel's Ark.
What?
Shockwave incoming!
What the planet is...
Abel's Ark is initiating transfer.
Is it gone?
Captain, there's a transmission from the Durandal.
What? The Durandal's here?
Yes, sir. Looks like it's nearby. They say they've spotted us and they're gonna pick us up.
They're okay, right?
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay, let's go ahead and join up with them.
We've detected the Elsa signature. Range to rendezvous point is 400.
What about the unknown that appeared moments ago?
It's currently moving for the UMN. A unique wave is being emitted from the columns as it passes through. The disappearing planets are likely the result of those waves.
What kind of waves?
They're similar to the vibration patterns emitted when Gnosis come in contact with humans.
Are you saying it's a synchronicity chain phenomenon?
The disappearance phenomenon is expanding. At its current rate, half of the Federation will vanish within 72 hours.
Unbelievable.
Have you identified the moving object? No, but this waveform matches the giant Gnosis that appeared at Old Miltia 1 year ago.
That giant Gnosis?
That thing they call Abel's Ark.
According to the description in Mizrahi's Y data, Abel's Ark seeks the Eternal Circle, Zarathustra.
Then there's only one place it can be going.
Planet Mictum.
Federation planets are disappearing one after another, just as described in the Y data. The release of Lemegeton has awakened Abel. When Abel awakes, his cradle, the Ark, shall appear. It shall seek the Eternal Circle. And true to those words, the Zohar has become active. I can feel it.
Abel. Just who is that child?
You could say he's an old friend from a time when I was a UMN space pilot. He was always in an isolated facility, though, so I only met him directly a few times.
That was several hundred years ago, and he has never changed the entire time.
It's nothing to be surprised about. After all, I've existed for hundreds of years myself.
His existence is recorded in Mizrahi's Y data. Is essential for controlling Omega. He does act as a mediator to the Zohar waves. But the record itself is thousands of years old. And Mizrahi restored it. Which means that boy has existed since that era. It's outside the realm of normal comprehension.
Right now, he is an indispensable partner to me. He is the control device for Omega, the one weapon that can challenge God. Once I retrieve its power source, the Zohar, and obtain Zarathustra, the final artifact needed to ascend to the realm of God.
Do you seriously intend to fight God?
You'll see soon enough.
What are you doing, Margulis? No orders have been issued to move the fleet.
They have Omega. And now this.
That's the unknown entity currently moving through the UMN.
It's Abel's Ark.
Abel's Ark? The object that was said to appear when the Messiah was crucified?
You see where it's headed?
It's Mictum. Why is this thing that appeared at Old Miltia a year ago heading for Mictum now?
That I don't know. But the Federation's Salvatore faction is headed for Mictum as well. Do you think that's just a coincidence? There's something there on that planet.
And that's why you're taking the fleet? So that planet is more than just our birthplace?
Zarathustra, the blessed saint's womb. It is said to be vital for the return to Lost Jerusalem. Mictum, or Abraxas, was the planet where the worshippers of the saint landed. The Y data we obtained from the Federation also supports it.
You believe Zarathustra lies on Mictum?
Yes. And if so, we cannot allow them to intrude upon that land.
Even if it means disobeying the orders of His Eminence?
Xion, what fills your heart? Is it fear, sadness, or joy?
I don't know. I don't understand myself.
Are you afraid? What are you afraid of? Why are you afraid? Are you afraid of being isolated from the world? Are you afraid of people rejecting you? Are you afraid of your eventual death?
Afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of being alone.
What does it mean to be alone? Is it more terrifying than death? Why does your face show such an expression?
I don't know. I don't understand anything. Help me. Please, someone help me. Tell me who I am. Kevin, what should I do? Am I just going to disappear from this world, unable to do anything? Kevin. Jin. Jin, why? Why didn't you let me go? Why did you get in my way? If I'd gone with Kevin, I might have been able to be happy.
Do you really think so?
What do you know? You don't know anything about him. I'm going to die, like Mom. Are you saying you don't care?
Don't be stupid. No brother wants to see his sister die.
Then don't interfere. Let me go to Kevin. Don't take anything else from me.
Xion.
Get out!
Is it all right for you to leave the room?
completely pathetic.
Currently, Xian's mental balance is in an extremely unstable state. That is the likely cause of her attitude towards you. Given time, she should return to her original mental state.
That's not what I mean. I'm pathetic for being unable to help Xian when she needs me the most. I might as well be a stranger. I'm unable to do anything for her as her brother. Cosmos, not that I believe the words of that testament, but it might really be for the best to remove you from Xian. But right now, you are the only one who can save her. Please, help Xian.
Cosmos!
Are you all right, Xian?
Cosmos, was what Kevin said true? Are you going to kill me?
There is no connection between my current system and your life functions. Nevertheless, given that those are words from Kevin Winnicott, the system designer, we cannot be certain if they should be ignored. At the present time, I am restricted from taking actions that would jeopardize your life.
Why do you protect me, Cosmos?
Protecting Vector employees is registered in my program as a matter of high priority.
That's not it. You tried to protect me specifically. I didn't program any priority like that.
Xian, protecting you is registered as my highest priority.
Is Kevin the one who programmed that?
I do not know. I can determine that it is a direct interrupt from my core module, and independent of my control program.
Your core? Are you saying your heart wants to protect me?
My heart? I am unable to determine that.
I guess you can't know that. I don't know what I should do. It's not that I want to give Jin a hard time. And it's not that I don't trust my friends. I know that you and Jin and everyone on the Elsa are worried about me. But isn't everyone really thinking that I'm a dangerous burden? I'm the one who led our universe to destruction. If I die, the Gnosis might disappear. Isn't everyone wishing that would happen? I'm afraid. I'm so scared. No one's gonna save me. If everyone abandons me, Will you always stay with me? I don't want to be alone, Cosmos. Help me, Kevin. Nephilim.
Xian, don't reject everything. If you stay like this, you'll wind up alone.
What do you want? Are you here to say a bunch of cryptic things again and confuse me? You're always like that. You just appear in front of me, say whatever you feel like, then just watch without actually doing anything.
It's true that he needs you, but he doesn't necessarily seek the same thing that you seek from him. The salvation he brings might not make you happy.
Even if that's true, I still want to see him. I want to talk with him.
If you go to him, you will have to choose. The choice you have to make will be difficult and painful for you. Do you still wish to?
Yes, I still do. I need Kevin, just like he needs me.
What Kevin wants is Abel, the Zohar, and you and Cosmos. Abel is currently being used as part of the Omega system to realize Dmitri Yuryev's ambition. Set Abel free from his curse. If you do, Kevin will appear before you once again.
So that's what happened while we were away.
We've received reports that Federation and Ormus advance forces began fighting approximately 3 hours ago in the space surrounding Mictum.
What's happening with the planetary disappearances?
Approximately half of all Galaxy Federation planets have disappeared at this point.
So, your assumption is that Abel's Ark is causing this phenomenon?
What's the Ark doing now?
Abel's Ark has appeared in normal space. It appears to be heading for Mictum as we surmised. The Merkaba appears to be pursuing Abel's Ark. Estimated time of contact is 1730.
Not even 2 hours from now. Damn that bastard! Well, there you go. What do you think my old man's up to, Elmer?
Dimitri won't make it easy for us to find out what he's planning. But even if we don't know how much of the current situation he predicted, if he's brought out the Merkaba and obtained Omega, then there's only one thing he's after.
The original Zohar swallowed by the Ark!
That's why he wanted Omega and Abel, and whatever is sleeping on Mictum.
Do you think his goal is to wipe out Ormus?
Nah, I don't think that's it. Dad probably isn't even concerned with Ormus anymore. Dad was. He had an extreme fear of voodoo. Everything he does seems to be rooted in that fear. And when he got the Y data, he found what he wanted. A way to conquer his fear.
Are you still unable to make contact with the representative trustee?
Yes, communication with 5th Jerusalem has been cut off since the appearance of Abel's Ark.
The planetary disappearance is already spreading. It's no surprise we can't make contact.
The situation is grave here on Miltia as well. We're launching escape ships one after another, but we don't know if we'll make it in time. And for that matter, we don't know if the planetary disappearance phenomenon affects us as well.
You humans are hopeless. It's times like this when you should be working together.
What you're saying is sad but true, Kanan. We're using most of the Miltian fleet as escape ships, so we don't have any left to aid you. This will probably be my last communication with you as well.
Helmer.
I'll need you to operate under your own judgment. Do what you think is best. I apologize for asking so much of you, even up to the very end. Committee member Mizrahi, please take care of the rest.
The transmission from Miltia has ended.
Damn it!
What are you hesitating for?
Shion, are you alright?
Yes, I feel fine.
But you shouldn't push yourself after what just happened.
Are you sure you want me around? Because, you know, I might call the Gnosis again, or maybe run off to join the enemy.
Of course not. Everyone's worried about your health.
I know my own body better than anyone. You can stop worrying.
Shion.
This isn't the time to be arguing about this, is it? If Dmitri Yuriev is trying to use the Zohar for his own purpose, we have to find out what it is. Once it's already happened, it'll be too late.
Yeah, I know. Shion, right now we need all the help we can get. Are you gonna be alright?
How many times do I have to say it? I'm fine.
Okay, we'll launch the Elsa as soon as we gate out. We'll pass through the fighting between the Federation and Ormus to get to the Merkaba. There, we'll secure Omega, and Dmitri Yuriev, who should be at the center. The Duranda will stand by for support in the rear. All hands, prepare to move out!
Hurry, Rubido. The Merkaba has already made contact with Abel's Ark.
I know.
Listen, the Merkaba's own attack capability isn't very high. If we can get past the defense fleet, getting inside will be simple.
You make it sound easy. We're on an independent mission and ignoring Federation law. Not only are the Ormus our enemy, but the Federation fleet and the Gnosis as well.
It shouldn't be a problem with your skill, should it? I have high expectations for you.
Gee, thanks. Tony, we're on!
Leave it to me! Time to start the show!
Looking for someone? I'm sorry, but I don't think you'll find the results you desire here.
Dr. Sellers? I see. So you're the one behind Yuriev. I thought you'd been currying favor with Ormus. Why are you back with Yuriev?
I don't care what the vessel is. I will make use of all available options to obtain what I desire. I've always built my own path.
Do you realize how many innocent people you dragged into your schemes?
You're no different. You are TV. How many comrades did you sacrifice so that you could live? Exactly. To accomplish great things, it's only natural to ignore trivial sacrifices. But I was still unable to reach the level of that man. Everything I built was nothing more than pale imitations. Why? How much of a difference could there be between him and me? No, perhaps this is exactly the difference between us. In the end, I too was that man's pale imitation.
Sorry, but we don't have time to listen to an old man's ramblings. Where's my father?
How should I know? You should be able to tell without asking me, shouldn't you? You are TV.
What do you mean?
You URTVs are connected to each other, right? Then just search to see where your comrade is now.
Guinan? No, it can't be!
So, you really didn't know what 669's real purpose was?
His real purpose?
URTVs 668 and 669. Their real purpose was to destroy Unit 666. The Red Dragon. You. And the final model, 669, also had an additional purpose. The rebirth of Dmitry Yuriev.
What?
A large number of designer children were created for the live transfer experiments of organic beings during the early stages of the UMN. Dmitry Yuriev was one of them. That man is the original Salvatore.
My father is the original Salvatore?
He's the only one who ever returned alive from the transfer experiments. He made contact with Udu within the UMN and was overcome with fear. But in exchange, he also gained a special power. The same one that all URTVs have. The ability to transfer his mind to others. 669, Nigredo, was born to be Yuriev's vessel. In order to overcome his fear of Udu, Dimitri continues to live to this day by mental transfer. And once he obtained the Y data, he found the method to defeat the fear. Fortunately, your people took very good care of one of the things necessary to accomplish that.
The Zohar emulators.
Mizrahi didn't create the emulators just for decoration. In each one is a record of the wave pattern data of its corresponding vessel of anima. They're like an ignition laser for activating the original.
Damn, he's after the Durandal.
Of course, it's too late for you to do anything about it.
You're insane!
Insane? Oh, but of course. You can't change the world without a little insanity.
Damn you to hell!
Don't get all excited. I have no intention of fighting you. My role was merely to buy time. That's all I can do, after all. Now get out of here. Or would you rather stay and be absorbed by Abel's arc?
It's a waste of time, Junior. He's beyond reason. We need to get out of here.
Confirmed. The Elsa escaped from the Merkaba. Gate out detected in the region in front of us. It's Omega.
What was that?
It's just a matter of time before they occupy all the blocks.
Don't shoot!
Occupying the bridge is our highest priority. Seize everyone in command. You may dispose of the rest of the crew as you like.
Enemy forces have invaded blocks 32 and 34.
Hurry up and close the barrier walls. Close all the walls in each of the blocks.
I can't. The locks have all been overridden. The enemy forces have already reached the residential areas.
Shelly, what is going on? Only command-ranking officers know how to open the gates during an emergency. Have we been hacked?
No, there's nothing wrong with the system.
Then what's going on here? The only ones who can release the locks are Little Master and Master Guinan, and us.
Yes, Pieta has acknowledged that the intruder is Master Guinan.
No way! Oh, Master Guinan!
Why are you here?
Well done. You've done a good job in my absence. Now get some well-deserved rest.
Mary! Guinan Kukai, what are you doing?
I certainly didn't expect to see you here, Uni Mizrahi.
Dmitri Yuriev!
Hello. Or should I say, pleased to meet you. Mary and Shelley Godwin.
Oh! That body. Is it Master Guinan's?
This body's quite convenient. Once I got used to it, it was extremely easy to use. As you can see, this ship is already under Salvatore's control.
What do you think you're doing? This ship is under the jurisdiction of the Miltian government.
Yes, this action is in violation of the Federation Charter. It will be dealt with appropriately by the Miltian government.
Do as you please. Though I doubt Helmer has that kind of power left. Now, I'd like to put an end to this without making you suffer. But I'm afraid that's not an option. There are things I need you to tell me.
What do you want?
The Arbiter Code. It's inside you, isn't it? That Helmer, he truly is something. Hiding the release code inside such cute young ladies.
We told you. We don't know anything. And even if we did, we aren't about to tell you.
Please don't waste your time. Besides, I think you've forgotten something. If you damage this body, then you'll lose your precious master.
You're a URTV.
It's nice to meet you. I am number 668. But you can call me Citrine.
Lovely, isn't she? Her abilities are equal to and on par with those of Negredo. I trust you understand what that means. It would be a shame to have to see those beautiful faces twisted in pain now, wouldn't it? So I do hope that you're prepared to talk voluntarily.
What's the status of the Durandal?
Not good. It's probably been captured by Omega and the Federation fleet.
They were caught totally off guard. They didn't have a chance to counterattack.
Their ally attacked them without warning. It is not surprising.
Have there been any calls from the Durandal?
We're calling them, but there's no response. It'd be best to assume the bridge has already been occupied.
That bastard wouldn't take action for no reason. He must be after the Zohar emulators. Captain, turn us back toward the Durandal.
Wait a minute, little master! Omega's right there!
I know, but we have to go. I can't abandon them. Damn it! Then we'll circle around to the dock! I'll apologize to Guinan later. We're getting in there even if we have to rip out the walls!
Oh no. No. They're all... Junior, they're all...
Junior.
Sorry, but don't say anything to me right now. I'm not cool-headed enough to keep calm after seeing something like this.
I know, this time even I'm going to get emotional. I can't stay quiet after what they've done.
Yeah. First, we'll rescue the survivors. Let's go!
Little Master!
Mary! You're okay! Wait, did they...
It's nothing. Just a scratch. Don't worry about it.
Mommy!
Momo, I'm so glad to see you.
Thank goodness, you're okay.
Momo, don't worry about me. Please tend to Mary's injury.
Oh, right. Please show me the wound.
What's happening on the ship? How many survived?
You've probably seen for yourselves, but we were wiped out before we could fight back.
Where's Shelley? Don't tell me she's...
No, Shelley's safe. She's likely held prisoner in another location.
I'm sorry I put you through this.
Don't apologize. We knew you'd come. We always believe in you.
Good girl. The Elsa's in the dock. Can you make it that far?
Of course. You don't have to worry about us. Save Shelly, little master.
Don't worry. Leave it to me. Yuli, please take care of Mary.
I will. All of you be careful, too.
Little master.
Shelly, are you okay?
I'm fine, but the Arbiter Code has fallen into enemy hands.
I'm sorry. I failed to stop them.
Don't blame yourself. None of you did anything wrong.
Yuriev is likely headed to the isolated hangar to release the seals on the emulators. I overwrote the gate ID, but it's only a matter of time before it's broken.
Don't worry, I'll stop them. The Elsa's in the dock. Kanan, escape and take her there.
Understood.
Be careful, little master.
Right, don't worry.
Hello, number 666. It's been a long time.
Huh?
Junior?
Citrine!
I'm so happy to see you. You're the only comrade I have left.
Comrade? She's a URTV as well.
Yes, female type number 668, Citrine. She's a variant URTV like us. If you're on guard here, then Dad must be inside.
And if he is, I won't let you interfere with Father.
Are you an idiot? Don't you understand what's going on? If we don't stop him, this entire universe will be in danger.
You're the one who doesn't understand, Rubido. Have you forgotten our duty? Our mission is to destroy Udu. It doesn't matter what happens to the universe as long as we accomplish that.
So Dad plans to use the power of the emulators and the original to destroy Udu?
A failure who's forgotten his role as a weapon and abandoned his duty has no right to speak to me.
Citrine, stop! I don't want to lose any more of my comrades!
Comrades? You abandoned us. You're no comrade to us.
Citrine!
I forgot to mention, but I have one more duty. I have the power to destroy the Red Dragon, just like Negredo. Do you think you can defeat me? Oh, you want me to step on you too? Take this! Learn some manners!
Citrine, stop this! I don't want to lose anyone else!
I refuse! I refuse to accept this! No, Father. Why were we born? For what reason do we exist? Answer me, Rubido. You betrayed your comrades. You killed your brother. Why are you still alive?
To keep my promise.
Your promise?
Yes. The reason I exist is to keep the promise I made.
You're still haunted by that woman's shadow. I pity you.
Citrine.
What could that alarm be?
That bastard! He activated the emulators!
So, they disposed of Citrine. What is it? Oh, I see. You're sad. You had a connection to that unit. But that's nothing more than an illusion. You are weapons. You see, you're nothing more than one of my parts. You don't need any meaningless emotions. Anything more is completely unnecessary.
Behold this glorious picture. My revenge will begin.
My time of victory against his terror has finally come.
You filthy bastard! Stop the emulators now!
Is that you, Rubido? It's been a long time, hasn't it? I must say I've missed you.
Listen, we both know what'll happen if you even think about touching those. Give back Guinan's body and get the hell out of here!
Oh, I am so disappointed in you, Rubido. This circumstance is your fault entirely. There's no one else to blame but yourself, and I'm afraid I've been forced to take matters into my own hands. Since those incomplete units failed their mission 15 years ago.
My fault? Oh yeah? Are you planning on using the emulators in Omega to destroy Udo?
No, it isn't that sort of thing. Nothing can ever destroy Udo. I guess you really don't understand the reasons why I am here.
All right then, fine! Why are you here?
In ancient times, people used to be together with God. People loved God, revered, and even feared God. Out of fear of the undying God, they sought divine power. This was a way for the ancients to resist him. Eventually, they found a method to become gods themselves. We have revived their relics, the Merkaba and the Zohar emulators, as well as Mizrahi's Y data, which holds the records left behind by the ancients. This holds the instructions so that we may become gods once again. You see, Udo is a god of this dimension. If in fact God cannot be destroyed, then we shall be the ones to become gods ourselves. Farewell, my son. I must go now. Remember your great father.
Damn it! Momo, can we stop the emulators?
No, we can't. The controls are destroyed. There's no way to stop them.
The ship is moving.
The Durandal's beginning to turn. That means it's heading for the Ark.
Damn it! Dad's gonna ram the ship and the emulators right into the Ark!
Now what?
We'll purge the dock and escape. It's gonna be rough, but we don't have any choice. Let's go!
It's no good, little master. The remote control isn't working. We can't perform it from here.
Then we'll just have to do it by hand.
That's insane. A regular person would be caught up in the explosion caused by the purge.
Hey, there's someone outside.
It's Chaos and Cosmos.
What is she doing?
Cosmos, now!
Tony, come on! Break through now!
Yeah, got it!
Now, let us begin. Restore what was once rightfully mine.
detecting an enormous gravity deviation from inside.
It is not Xenosis. It is likely caused by surplus energy leaking from Omega after absorbing the Zohar.
It's an astounding amount of energy.
With energy of this colossal magnitude, I guess his talk of joining the rank of gods may not have been a bluff.
Does he really intend on becoming a god?
Omega's awakening is confirmed.
So it would seem.
For the shift to the higher dimension, Yuriev will likely attempt to absorb Zarathustra. This may cause some effect on the system.
That is not the only function of Zarathustra. The measures I've taken are not recorded in the Y data. The information he obtained is incomplete. Let us watch over the proceedings. He's a truly fascinating human being. In order to conquer his fear, he chooses to absorb that fear and become that fear himself.
Shall we send Albedo for the retrieval?
He wants to go, doesn't he? It's what he's always desired. It will also work out well for the awakening of the vessels of Anima. It will take a little more time before she awakens. In the meantime, let's enjoy the entertainment.
Morgulus, what is it?
Your Eminence, our fleet has already sunk 70% of the Federation fleet. All that remains is to await your order. Give us the order to attack the Ark.
Morgulus, I don't even recall giving you an order to move the fleet.
Why should we stand by and watch while the original Zohar is right before our eyes? Dmitri Yuriev has already taken action. We can't just hand it over without any protest.
Know your place, Morgulus. Just follow my orders.
But...
That is all, Morgulus. You are not permitted to touch the Ark. Pull back the fleet and leave Mictum.
Your Eminence.
What does this mean? Is he saying to give up on the Zohar?
I don't know. But don't you feel as if something has been out of place? Ever since Rennes le Chateau appeared? It's as if we are no longer acting for our own objectives, but for some other will.
Are you insinuating that His Eminence is betraying Ormus? Such insolence will not be forgiven. Even for you, Chief Inquisitor.
I am aware of that, but still...
I know we have to do something. But just how are we supposed to get close to that thing?
We don't even know the enemy's location. What part do you want me to stick this ship in?
How about you stop talking and use your heads a little?
Indeed. You've got all these people here, and yet none of them are useful.
Doctus, why are you...
Who's that?
She's an extremely skilled Scientia agent.
Oh, is that you, Jin? You have the same enigmatic expression on your face you always do.
And I see you haven't changed either. It's rather unusual for you to show your face here.
I contacted her.
What? Why would you contact someone like her?
My, are you sure you want to be that rude to me? You'll regret it later.
She has a plan that can solve our current dilemma. That's why I called her.
What plan?
A way to get inside that thing. Huh? It's simple. You just need to gate out inside of it. That way you can infiltrate it and no one can stop you.
A short jump within the same signal? Can that be done at this short a range?
If it's us, yes.
Even if we do that, we don't know where Dad is.
You should be able to tell where Guinan is. Right, URTV? I gave my gift to that Realian. The rest is up to you. Don't disappoint me now.
Momo, analyze this.
This is the gate-out interference program that Scientia uses. With this, we can ignore the signal and dive out by force.
Well, isn't she clever? So we use this to get Dad, huh? Okay, Hammer, replace the gate jump program. We don't have much time. Get it ready now!
Kanan, we have to move out right away. What is it? Are you checking something out?
Chaos. Have you ever wondered why you exist?
One's reason for existing. That's a difficult question. I'd like to think it's for the people I care about. For everyone. But my existence doesn't necessarily mean people will be happy.
Yes. Sometimes just existing can hurt others. Chaos. You know, don't you? That I am such an existence.
You remember?
Yes. With the information on Program Kanan, and all this data, there's no way I wouldn't remember.
Codename Lactus.
Yes. That's my reason for existence.
But you didn't desire that. It's not by your own will. You're not responsible.
Even if it's all happening in my subconscious, it's still my responsibility. I was created for that purpose. To reject Program Kanan is to reject my own existence.
You could hide who you are and continue to live. But that's not the answer you seek, is it?
Correct. I cannot deny myself. I am a Realian. The only one who can give me a reason to exist is the one who created me. Chaos. If only that had been you. What should I do now?
Kanan.
Transfer column signal confirmed. Initiating jump now.
We're gonna hit it! What do we do?
Get a hold of yourself! Charge right through!
What is this place? A dead end?
No, I can feel his waves from inside. Dad's ahead, I'm pretty sure.
But we can't proceed like this. We have to think of a way.
Wait! I sense the Zohar emulator waveform from those 4 spheres.
Emulators are inside those spheres?
Yes, the effects of the emulators are likely causing space to bend. That is blocking our path.
So if we shut those down, then we'll be able to keep going?
I think that might be possible.
That bastard had to make this hard. Hang on, Guinan, I'm coming for you! What is this?
I feel an incredible amount of energy. The entire room is resonating with the emulators.
How does it look, Junior? Is there a way to shut them down?
Hang on, I'll check it out!
Junior! Look out!
What the hell is that?
It appears to be an aggregation of Gnosis attached to the emulators.
Junior, get back. You can't take it alone.
Here I am.
Destroying enemy unit. Retreating from combat.
The emulators vanished.
The room's resonation seems to have stopped as well. Momo?
Yes, the spatial distortion is steadily returning to normal.
Okay, let's go stop all the remaining emulators.
Retreating from combat.
Got it! Attacking!
What is this? Did they start resonating again?
No, they're not resonating with us. They're resonating with the original Zohar that lies ahead.
Resonating with the original Zohar? You sure this is safe?
I don't know, but the waves from the Zohar are definitely getting stronger. This phenomenon is probably being caused by...
my damn father!
In other words, we should assume that the Zohar has fallen into Dmitri Yuryev's hands.
The planetary disappearance seems to be accelerating as the Zohar's power is released. It will eventually cover the entire Galaxy Federation. We have to stop him before that happens.
Yeah, we'll stop him, and we'll get Guinan back too.
So, you finally made it. The powers I gave you must not amount to much, my dear son.
What the hell are you thinking doing something like this?
Your father is trying to take responsibility for the mistakes you children made. You should be grateful to me and stop complaining.
Grateful? If you're not gonna stop, I'll make you stop.
Oh? You're going to raise your hand against your own creator? I'm impressed you have the nerve.
Shut up! Stop this monster now! Or I'll kill you!
Are you sure? Your dear brother is inside me, you know.
Guinan! Is your consciousness still there? Guinan! Can you hear me?
You're wasting your time. His consciousness is deep inside me. Your voice won't reach him. Unlike you, this son has served me well. Although I admit I was surprised when he killed me.
Do you realize how much blood has been spilled for your selfish ambition? Return Guinan to normal!
It doesn't matter. It has all been a sacred sacrifice, so that I may transcend Udu.
What's the point?
I imagine you heard from Sellers. I am the first human being to make contact with Udu through the transfer experiment. I obtained this power then, but along with it, I was implanted with an inescapable fear. I trembled before that fear. I struggled against it and ran. And eventually, I realized that this fear was in fact what shackles people to the human realm. And to overcome that fear requires the power of a god. I sought divine power, and learned it would be granted if the relics of God were brought together as one. That's why I've come here to Mictum. Now I will transcend the fear of God. I will surpass God's existence. I will obtain Zarathustra that sleeps on Mictum, and ascend to a higher plane, to the realm of God.
All of those waves. So, when you made contact with them, you were already infected.
Infected? You don't mean me. Nonsense. This is power. This is the power to surpass God. Yes, and this is only a fraction of my true power. You don't really think that you alone can stop this power, do you?
Here I go.
Behold! This is what it means to have the power of a god!
Kill that!
Do you think you've beaten me?
It ends here, Dad. This power is not something a human being can control.
My hopeless son. Do you really think this is the extent of my powers?
It doesn't matter what you say now. You've lost!
Such a foolish child, Rubido. I told you, the fear I suffered was far greater than this.
Like hell. Don't you understand? You, who feared Udu, will never be able to surpass him!
You are the one who doesn't understand, Rubido. Fear drives evolution. Human beings have used their intelligence to conquer their fears and to obtain power. Oh, yes. And this is that power that I speak of. I will teach you the same fear that Albedo and I received.
Transfer ES!
Attacking!
Lockdown.
Amusing. But I'm afraid you're just wasting your time. This power is infinite. As long as I have the Zohar enabled, my power will never fade.
Stop it! Udu will awaken! Once that happens, there'll be no going back!
That face, the expression of fear. Interesting. That's how you looked when you betrayed your own comrades. Your fear will soon become a new source of power for me.
Damn it!
What do we do, Junior? There's no end to this.
You're in way over your head. That power is not yours. You're simply being seduced by that power. Just like I once was. Eternal time. The infinite cycle of rebirth. Amidst that flow, human existence is meaningless.
Albedo! Just as I thought, I knew it was you! Albedo!
Yo, Rubido. I'm so happy to be able to see you again. It's rather amazing. I feel like thanking the laws of this universe.
Albedo. Why is he here?
Albedo! But I thought that you...
I came to warn you. My hopeless but most beloved other half. But first, we need to do something about these. Hey, what are you doing there, Mr. Goody Two-Shoes?
So you're still alive, you worthless failure. Why do you interfere now?
Shut up! I don't have any business with you. I'm talking to the bastard who's hiding in the shadows. You want to please our dear old dad that much? You've always been that way.
You're wasting your time. He can't hear you!
Really? He sure seems to be hearing me.
Oh! What? What?
Junior.
Guinan!
Kill me. Hurry. Right now. While I have my will. It's possible. Hurry!
How can you say that? I could never!
My. You're still a softie. You won't save anyone like that. It's what he wants. Hurry up and do it! You have the power!
I can't!
Sure you can. You killed me. It's the same thing. It should be easy for you.
No,
Then want me to do it? It'd be easy with the power I have now.
Stop!
Good. That's it. Now, release your power. Junior, it's all right. Albedo's right. If you don't do it now, it'll be too late. You're the oldest. I'm sorry. I keep forcing everything on you.
Negredo!
Yes, it's all very touching. Now hurry up and form the link.
The link?
Negredo, I hate the idea of having to link with you, but it's for Rubido. Now, join up!
What are you doing, Albedo?
Get a hold of yourself. You're the leader, remember? He's contaminated by Udu. Did you forget? We have the power to neutralize him.
But if we do that, we'll...
Don't underestimate my power. I'll send him into another dimension. Sorry, Negredo. I'm going to use your body. Once we start the link, go inside Rubido before you lose your body. I'll take care of the rest.
Albedo, are you planning to leave me again?
Oh, stop crying. Like I said before, I hate both of you. There's no time. Begin!
I'm gonna form the link. Negredo! Albedo! Good! Keep suppressing Udo's waves!
Yes. Now go, Negredo. If you stay here, I'll blast him away with you. What are you doing, Negredo? I demand that you get out of my body!
Stop hiding your feelings, Albedo. Why did you come back here? Sorry, but I don't like to follow orders.
Go back to Rubido.
Stop it, Negredo!
Negredo!
Rubido. That is your true form. You see, I was created to observe the two of you. The only reason why I existed was to kill you. I tried to abandon that duty, but that would have meant that I was denying my own existence. I was afraid of being separated from the two of you. Albedo knew from the beginning that I was nothing more than a danger to you. I know that I never should have existed in this world to begin with.
Negredo! That's not true! We were friends, remember?
My duty to keep watch over you is over. No, I want it to be over.
I'm not saying goodbye. Let's play together again sometime. Until then, take care. Rubido, Albedo.
Negredo!
He put on a one-man show and ran off by himself. You pissed me off to the very end, Negredo.
Albedo.
Hey, don't worry about it. You know how he is. Once he gets to where he's going, he'll probably spy on us along with Citrine.
Yeah, you're probably right. Let's go see him one day. Then the three of us can get together again. That sounds like fun, doesn't it?
That doesn't sound so bad. Sorry, Rubido. I'm really tired. I'm going to sleep for a while.
Yeah. Rest and relax.
Rubido, the Zohar, and Abel are on Mictum.
Master Guinan? Shelley, Master Guinan's...
I heard him. It was Master Guinan's voice.
He said, thanks for everything you've done. Take care of little Master.
I can't believe he's still worried about little Master.
Yeah, he just had to try and sound cool, even to the very end.
Yes, but that's just like him.
Now his wish has come true. The awakening of the remaining vessels will come soon.
Yes, we Testaments exist for that purpose.
Then let us, too, step out onto the stage. It's time to go, Joshua.
What happened?
I don't know! The energy flow from the reactor suddenly cut off!
What about the sub-reactor?
We're executing an emergency startup.
Send all the sub-reactors power to atmosphere maintenance and life support.
Togashi, what's going on? Why did the lights suddenly go out?
I don't know. From what I heard, the reactor disappeared or something.
What? What's gonna happen to us? Togashi, do something!
What do you want me to do?
Shion...